What is up, YouTube? Joe Wager here. Today we're doing an analysis on Will Pessina. Will, as you can assume, is a client of the program. He bought the program. He gets free unlimited technical analysis. Today I'm going to be posting his technical analysis with his permission, of course. So let's watch some footage before we even say anything. We'll watch each video 3 times. I kind of like comparing it to having someone else to compare these to. And this is cold. I haven't even watched these. I haven't really watched this video yet and looked at it. So you're about to see some skills. Check it out. Okay. All right. And let's take a look at my boy Gerd over here. Yeah, it just does not get better than that, folks. All right, let's get into this. Will, young man, let's see what we got going on here. One big thing, this is probably the biggest thing I was looking at was, boom. Let me get my pen out. We're gonna do some magic here. Check this out. Boom. All I really care about here is this angle and this angle. You can see the difference. You are more bent over. My boy Gerd here is not. This is big. Now, how I would approach fixing that in practice is think about right here, your chest is pointing to the ground. So when you're looking back into the back of the circle, or if you want to get really deep into it, you could say 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock when you're looking in that direction, when your chest is that direction, assuming 6 o'clock is back of the circle, 12 is sector. When you're looking at 7 o'clock back here, think about pointing, check this out, pointing your chest, not down, but up. Because what do we have over here? Chest is up, relatively. He's not pointing down on the ground. He can see everything. You can think about, all right, you're going to hear me say this a bunch, the lasers. Let's say you got lasers coming out of your nipples, lasers coming out of your belly button. Think about getting those lasers above the horizon when you're facing this direction. That is one of my favorite cues for just not dropping the chest. And I would know all about that because I drop my chest really bad, and that's something I need to fix. So yeah, this needs to become that. That would be sick. Another thing we can look at in the same exact screenshot is, wait for it. What? Look at that. His line goes up. Yours goes down. That is the orbit. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lecture talking about the orbit. I have a video that I'm referring all of you to called, I think it's Scooping or Dipping, Fix Your Orbit. Go watch the video because it's going to explain everything, but pretty much fixing your high and low points. You can see high point right here, comes down. It's weird, I can't tell if it's going up or down. It looks like it's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't think your discus height changes at all from here to here, which is not cool. And then look, you get that foot down, and okay, now it's time to go. And boom. That is not bad. That is not bad. A lot of potential going on there. But we're going to want to fix our orbit first. Not first, actually. Orbit comes last. Feet come first. Let's talk about these feet, Okay, out of the back. I like this. You're not opening up too bad until, oh man, that would be fantastic if you could start driving that foot in with the inside of your foot. Just imagine that inside of the foot follows that blue arrow, but it's impossible because you're bending over. I hate to admit it, folks, but it took me a long time to figure this one out because I myself bend over really bad, and it causes my sweep leg to do a similar thing. Rather than a really good example is Alekna. I probably should have used him, the young Alekna. That guy does that very well. Actually, no, we can see it perfectly right here. So let's put him on the same thing. That's relatively the same. Look at that. Your left arm is very similar to his. You're a little opened up, but this is all not bad at all, man. So very good job with that. Just kind of falls apart in the middle. So let's watch Gerd. Watch his. I'm just gonna, watch that. See, the inside of his foot is leading the sweep leg, and then, boom, that foot is traveling right there, in almost in a straight line. Well, not literally, but very close to a straight line. It's right there. Yours should be doing that to there. And you can see you start leading with your toe. Your toe curves around almost like you're pointing the outside of your foot to the sector a little too soon, I guess I would say. And then, would you look at that? The devil. That is just no bueno. When that heel comes down, everything goes trash mode. As you guys have seen in my past videos, that's not good. Go watch the video where I talk about turning your right foot in the middle, because that heel coming down is just bad news. Foot can't really move. You have a nice recovery though. So actually, you know what? You have a very nice recovery, which means if you were able to fix that, get that heel up sooner, or just not let it come down and touch the ground, that would be fantastic, because you would get it turning even sooner. Look, by the time you release, it's not bad. I cannot complain about that. There's always room for improvement, though. That's why we're doing this. No one's perfect. Not even my boy Gerd Cantor. I'm just kidding. He is perfect. Actually, yeah. Watch his foot. You can see that right heel. It's perfect. That right heel never touches the ground. It just comes straight down and keeps turning. Every single frame there is turning. Wow. I'm a freaking detective. That's amazing. So, you got to work on that. And keep in mind, that's probably coming from, I wouldn't blame that on your right heel. I'd blame that on your whole body falling down onto that foot rather than getting both feet down. I always say think about getting both feet down at the same time. Click, click. Because that's going to get this leg off of the ground faster and to the front of the circle faster. When you think click, click, you're getting the second click to happen sooner. That's what you need. Ooh. Yeah, those knees are pretty wide. I would have to say that we could probably get them a little tighter. So yeah, here's one of my favorite analogies not analogy, cue, I guess, for thinking about getting the knees tight. Think about, let me delete this. Think about, it's a good picture. All right, let's say the front of this knee. your kneecap right here, and then the back of this knee where you have where your hamstrings come down and connect in there. Think about getting your kneecap inside of that little cavity in the back of your knee as you're moving through the middle of the circle. If we watch gird, you can almost imagine that. I wish this would work. Alright. But yeah, his right kneecap trying to get in behind him. That is going to keep the knees nice and tight. Man, look at where he catches that. But we're not doing a technical analysis on gird. We're only using gird as reference. Let's see. So, yeah, only thing I'm not liking here is this, but that's just orbit. That disc should be back a little further and a little higher. Yeah, beautiful. This left arm though, dude, I'm digging that because look, gird hits the same angle right there. Look at that, twinsies. All right, sorry, that was cringe. Let's look at what else we got going on here. Oh, another big thing. I probably should have noticed this. It's not that big, actually. Now, you guys are going to cringe when I start talking about this, but the backward 7. Boom. Boom. Let's see. We'll use girdeth as an example. The backward 7 is on the circle and you're landing only on the lines. Will, what I'm seeing here is that you're landing a little too far over what many people would call over rotation. People like to say, oh, dude, you're over rotating out of the back. I absolutely love how you turn and look down the left sector. Because look who else does that. Boom. He's on a mission towards that left sector line. So are you. Amazing job. Just don't drop the chest. And that foot is landing a little too far over there. You see a lot of people do this, so I'm not going to be like, dude, you need to fix this right away. I mean, I hate to admit, but I myself am struggling and I'm landing over on this side. So it is a big deal, but it's not a huge deal. I would... Sorry about all this crap on the screen. Biggest thing for you, honestly, man, is that sweep leg, getting the inside of your foot traveling in, keeping this chest up as you come around instead of letting it drop. Remember, belly button laser. Get that belly button laser up. Like gird here. Looks like he's trying real hard. That belly button laser's... Actually, that's probably a better one. Belly button laser's doing good there. So, Will, quick review. Number 1, orbit. Discus should start coming up. You should hit your high point right there. The discus is below your shoulder. Muy mal, muy bad. Get the discus up. Fix the orbit. High point around here. Low point. Boom. I would also say you might be... I don't want to say that. This left arm... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to say you're being too active with your upper body. Some people would say, hey, dude, slow that left arm down. All that's happening here is, or all I'm going to say is, instead of relaxing... One sec, I'm doing art. Instead of relaxing the upper body, make the lower body just go faster. There. Visuals. We got visuals for you guys. A lot of people say, "Hey, you gotta go slower with the upper body," which I mean I say that all the time. But in some cases, it's appropriate to, instead of slow down the upper body, the issue with you is coming from your lower body just being a little too slow. Start to lag here, which is probably caused by these knees being so far apart and then you bending over. That just slows everything down. If you can get this foot from there to there sooner, you will be in good business. Get your knees tighter, good business. Chest up, good business. Orbit fixed, good business. And maybe go a little towards the middle of the sector. Traveling out of the back, maybe not so kind of going in that direction. I'm not, if this was a list of things, that's at the bottom of the list, so don't be too concerned with that. Big thing, chest up, fix that sweep leg coming in, lead with the inside of your foot. Go watch Alekna. He just does a fantastic job with the sweep leg. Watch Gerd again. Boom. This is something I really need to get better at. This is a big deal right here. But, yeah, well, I think that covers mostly everything. Of course, keep sending me footage, and I'll keep doing some analysis. But, buddy, awesome job. Keep working hard. And anyone else interested in getting a video analysis like this, you know the drill. This comes free and unlimited for anyone who purchases the program. For the first 100 people who purchase, you will get this. After that, it will probably be an extra fee, or I'm thinking about doing $20 per video analysis like this if you purchase if you're the 101st purchaser or later. So hop on it. Got about 20 spots left, and message me on Instagram if you have any questions about this. But awesome job, Will, and I will see you guys later.